Oh, come on. Just get a hold of yourself. Stupid thing's not going to bite you. Dear God, what am I saying? Acting like some silly idiot. This is some grown woman.
You don't know how much I'm looking forward to this. Shall we meet at your place or mine?
Well, a little problem has come up. I'm going to need another 24 hours to transfer the funds from an offshore account.
No. You're not going to do that to me. Why should I even consider giving you more time?
Because you don't have any choice.
All right. You got 6 more hours and not a second more.
Did he buy it?
No, but he gave me 6 more hours. You think that's enough time for you to do what you have to do?
Well, I guess it'll have to be enough.
Daddy, Cruz, what are you doing?
Hi.
Come on, sweetheart. Cruz, would you do me a favor? Excuse Eden and I for a little while.
I'll be in my office.
What is it, Daddy?
Well, darling, I have been living a lie for a very long time. And I think it's time I told you the truth.
Did she find what she was looking for?
Well, she pulled a gunny sack out of the ground.
Could you see what was in it?
No, I couldn't, but whatever it was, it spooked her. And then she stumbled and made her way back to her car and drove off.
And where'd she go from there?
Home. Took the sack inside. And the only thing she did after that was go visit her son.
Huh. Which one?
Jeffrey. Can you make anything out of this?
Maybe. Oh, man.
Hey, you gotta tell me what's going on here?
Oh, I can't. Except that I think it has to do with Hal Clark's disappearance, obviously.
How?
I don't know. We need to get our eyes on what's in that sack, man. Can you get it?
Well, it's in the house with her. Can you get her out of there?
I think I might be able to do that. If I can you break in maybe and bring the thing back over here, or say if I give you half an hour?
Yeah, I think so. We're talking breaking and entering here, though. Is this important?
It's real important. I wouldn't ask you to take the risk.
You're not doing this anymore because Scott hired you, are you?
No.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Kane. Thanks.
Well, that's why you pay me the big bucks.
Hello.
Hey, I'm glad I caught you, pal. I need a favor.
Okay, what is it?
I need you to get Pamela Conrad out of her house for a couple of hours. Think you can do that?
Cruz, there's something that you need to know. Cece came to see Mason.
I know about that. Listen, I wouldn't ask this if it weren't really important.
Okay, let me see what I can do.
Where do I begin?
Just don't lie to me, Daddy. Whatever it is, it can't be worse than what I've imagined.
A long time ago. A very stupid mistake. Before you were born. Never wanted to hurt anyone. Just wanted to protect the family.
Was it us that you wanted to protect? Or was it Pamela?
Pamela, no, nothing. No, not at all.
All this time, knowing what I know, I kept saying that it was Pamela. That it didn't make any sense. I didn't want to think that maybe you were lying to me. I didn't want to accept the fact that I knew that you were lying to me. I wanted to say that it was Pamela, that you were protecting her, that she had done all the things that you had been accused of. But then she moved out of the house, and I didn't know what to think. And so I kept thinking about you, and what I knew about you. And I knew you couldn't kill anybody. You could do a lot of things in your life, but you could never kill anybody. And you didn't, did you? You didn't kill Hal Clark.
I was responsible for his death.
So I asked this doctor if she could use the hypnosis on me so that maybe I could remember something about the night that my uncle disappeared.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I was there. I was there the night that my Uncle Hal disappeared.
Okay, this could be the break we've been looking for, man.
No. I was there, but we weren't able to establish whether I saw anything or not.
Did you try?
We tried. I remember the car accident. I remember the storm, but Heather, she kept trying to dig deeper, but it was no use. All that we could come up with was the fact that my Uncle Hal went into the boathouse and that I followed him in there.
Okay, is that it? Just that one session? That all you're gonna do?
I haven't been able to think about anything ever since. I have been racking my brain about this thing and nothing.
Okay, that's okay. Maybe if I come up with something visual.
Like what? The boathouse didn't work.
Take a look at this.
My Uncle Hal and Pamela Conrad.
Except it was Capwell back then, and this was just before it happened. Now study it for a second. Concentrate on that. Anything about that picture ring a bell? Was she there? Did you see Pamela that night?
I don't know. I don't know.
Damn it, man. What the hell are we gonna do? We're running out of time, you know? Look, I'm sorry, I'm not putting this on you, but there's gotta be some way of getting you to remember what happened that night. There's gotta be some way.
Baby, you have to believe me. It was an accident. A terrible, awful accident. I was jealous and angry and foolish, maybe, but I never meant to hurt anybody. And I should have come forward. We both should have, but I couldn't do it. I was worried about the family. I was the capital name and everything. I wanted to protect everything, so we didn't, and it was a grotesque mistake that has just about taken everything away from me. But that's the truth, baby. The whole truth. And now, Pamela has gone to Timmins and signed a statement saying that I killed Hal Clark in cold blood.
Why would she do that?
I told her to leave. I told her to get out of the house. And what Pamela doesn't get, Pamela destroys. Timmins is blackmailing me. And Pamela's in on it, I'm sure.
Well, what are you going to do?
Cruz has an idea about something. I'm just not sure that it's...
Wait a second. Cruz knows about this and he didn't say anything
Well,
to
honey,
me?
wait. I asked him not to say anything to you. I've been lying to you so long I wanted to be able to tell you the truth when I saw you.
But you didn't.
I was afraid to because of that look on your face right now. I was ashamed of myself. I was afraid of what you'd think. I was afraid maybe that you wouldn't love your father anymore.
Tim. I believe you. And you know more than anything in the world, no matter what you did, I could never stop loving you. Do you think you're really going to be able to help my father?
I'm gonna do everything in my power, baby.
I I know that.
I do have some encouraging news. Scott Clark stopped by, and he's been through hypnosis.
Hypnosis? Why?
Well, we thought it might help jog his memory, so another resident at the hospital used it on him in hopes that it might.
Well, that's wonderful. Did it work?
Not as well as we'd wish, but he did recall that he had been at the boathouse the night Hal disappeared.
Oh, anything else?
That's about it for now, but we're going to go back out there again tonight with the doctor and see if we can't unlock a few more doors.
Oh, Cruz, if Scott could prove that Daddy didn't kill Hal Clark in cold blood like Pamela says, the DA doesn't even have a case.
I know. Last resort.
It's Julia, Cruz.
How are things going?
I'm afraid they've already gone.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry, but Pamela left before we could even have dinner. I've tried my best, but she felt that something was fishy, and she just up and lit out of here before I could stop her.
Oh, hell.
Someone here.
Of course, there's no one here. Just my nerves. Silly nerves.
Damn that key! Damn these! Damn all of them! I can't stay long, but I wanted to see you. Have you talked to Dad?
Oh, yeah. Dear old Dad has confessed all. Probably wouldn't have confided in me if he hadn't needed me.
Oh, come on, Mason. Why do you always have to think the worst?
Experience, I guess. I also heard from dear old Mom had the great good fortune of hearing her side of the story, which also has its points.
Well, you don't believe her, do you?
I know, Eden, that our father is certainly capable of a crime of passion. I also know that my mother feels so betrayed by him that she, too, is capable of any number of desperate acts.
Mason, her actions cannot be explained.
Yeah, don't you think you're a little prejudiced? I mean, you're protecting your father, Eden. How would you feel if you had to choose between your father and Sophia?
Mason, I know that this is hurting you. But he is your father, too. He raised you for over 30 years. Your mother left you when you were 5 years old. Did you look at Daddy in his eyes when he told you about what happened that night?
Yes, I did.
This is a man who isn't lying. This is a man who made a terrible mistake 25 years ago. A man who's been living with it ever since.
I know what you're trying to say.
Mason, I know you're hurting inside. But he's not lying. I think it's about time you choose which family